So tell me about your IBD Icons campaign.
Well, what happened with me is when I went to college, I started getting symptoms of ulcerative colitis, and I had no idea, So I kind of wanted to be that brave guy, the Superman of college, and be like, okay, so I can't walk from one side of campus to another with my bass without getting winded. Whatever, I'll get over it, And then, going to the bathroom 10 times a day. I know that's kind of graphic, but it's part of the disease, and I didn't know exactly what I had, so I went to a doctor a little bit too late, and they told me I had ulcerative colitis, and so I kind of want to spread awareness and make sure people know that there are symptoms to this disease, and it's not just a bug, and that I want them to see the doctor early. And unlike me, I just waited a little bit too long. And I want people to share their stories. I want them to go to IBDIcons.com, and that's me and Janssen Biotech and the CCFA. We've teamed together, and we're trying to do this website where people, they have way more interesting stories than me, more inspiring than me at least. I just happen to be on TV with the disease. But I got over it, and I sang. But so there's other people who got over it and are in the military now, and some people who got over it who decided to go back to school to study what they love. They got over it. And I just want to hear those stories. If they're 18 and older, they can go to IBDIcons.com and submit their story. And at the end of September, there will be 6 semifinalists who people can vote on. And then there will be 2 winners out of that. The cool part of that is the fact that every vote that everyone does, Janssen Biotech will donate $1 to the CCFA for research and education, which is the Colitis and Crohn's Foundation of America. So it's a win-win situation. You vote, your dollar goes to a good cause. And so there'll be 2 winners who get to see me perform in Vegas in December. And so that's the grand prize.
Now, you are meeting with some people here in Nashville today, and you've done a similar event in Atlanta. You've got one coming up in Chicago. Tell me the kind of people that you're talking to today.
I've been meeting people who are 51, who've had the disease since they were 41. People who have Crohn's, it's similar to my disease, but it's very different, but it's similar to my disease. And you've been meeting little girls who've had it since they were 5. It's a pretty nasty disease, and I know exactly what they're going through, but I don't know. They've had it for 10 or more years. I've just had it for 2 years, so I'm trying to teach what's going on, but I'm also learning so much by just meeting all these people.
Now, you said you waited too long to go to the doctor. When should you have gone to the doctor?
The first sign the symptoms occurred.
And what were the first signs?
The first time I walked across campus, and I couldn't breathe, to be honest with you. Yeah.
So you had some problems on the show. You even were hospitalized, but they kept the details pretty under wraps.
Right.
How serious was what was going on with you during the show?
Pretty serious. I mean, I can't remember percentage-wise, but I had very bad blood. It didn't have enough iron in the system, so I had to get some iron. I had to get a complete blood transfusion. Not complete, but, two big bags of blood I had to refill, and, I almost passed out. I remember I was in the hospital. They took me out for the Top 24 performance, which is I Put a Spell on You. And then right after that, I had to go right back to the hospital. It was I had stomach pains, and I just felt like I was going to barf every 5 minutes. I just felt all right, we're good. It's semi-debilitating, but.
So how typical is that for you? Was that sort of business as usual, or was that much worse than what you were used to?
Much worse. I got that in college, but, I would say the pain level at college was probably about a 60%, and then coming back to Idol and, you know, top 24 performances, a good 80-89%, it really started hurting right then and there, because, you know, obviously there's a lot of stress involved with the show, you know.
And was that what exacerbated it? Was the stress of the show?
Yeah, all the stress made it just caused all these flare-ups.
So how did you go about managing that? Because stress didn't get any better after top 24.
Right. I think the fact that I learned how to say no to people, you know, because I felt like I was just saying, hey, you want to stay up till 3 in the morning to do this shoot? I would say, yeah, sure, anything to be on TV. But after a while, the fact that, you know, I was telling Jimmy Iovine, no, I don't want to do that song, or saying, you know, producers, no, I don't want to do that shot for you. You know, it kind of changed me. American Idol changed me. So the fact that I can say no to certain things now, I'm not just the yes guy. You know, it causes a lot less stress. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now there was some speculation when they announced that the tour would be 11 performers and not 10, that one of the reasons they might have done that was that you might not be healthy enough throughout the tour to do every show, and that way, if you missed a show or two, there'd still be 10 performers.
I haven't heard that.
Okay.
But that I guess that makes sense.
And I don't know that was based in anything. That was just one of those things that people were going, well, why are there 11 instead of 10? Well, maybe this is why. Because that announcement was made shortly after your hospitalization. Right. So.
Well, it was made, I think, at the end of the episode where I got saved.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they either had to do 9 or 11 because, you know, the next week they were going to cut 2 people. So it'd be awkward if you cut one person, they made it to the tour, and then you cut the other person, they didn't. I don't know. That's my.
Yeah. Like I said, it was just speculation.
Yeah.
So how is your health now that you're doing the tour?
Health is. I want to say it's bad, but it's perfect. You know, I feel like it's honestly all my symptoms are gone. You know, I'm on stage every night, you know, performing my butt off, sweating, and, you know, sweat's getting in my eyes, and it's really hard to see, and it's hard to breathe sometimes, and you're staying up till midnight signing things for fans, and then you go to sleep, and there's no pain. There's no pain anymore, which is really good, and I hope people take that, you know, they feel like they can do that in life too.
So what do you have to do on the road to maintain your best health?
Stand up for yourself. To be honest, like if someone's doing something stupid you don't like, just say I don't want to do that. And the good thing is that I picked some songs that I really like, and so I don't get bored of them. You know, you have to perform that song. I have to perform that song 30 more times, and I've already done it 17 times. You know what I mean? So change it up. Change up the song order, not song order, the song, you know, just how you sing it. You know, you come up with different jokes each night, and you just gotta learn to get along with people too. You know, and that's what I've done. You know, people that I had no idea were that cool are that cool. You know, like I've been hanging out with Scotty more and James Durbin more and Stefano more. It's fun.
So, are there things is it harder to maintain your health on the road than it is at home? Are there different challenges, or is it pretty much the same wherever you are?
It's pretty much the same wherever you are. I would, if my condition was in the way it was about a month ago, I'd probably couldn't go on the road. But so because it's, you know, you have to find certain hospitals that, you know, that specialize in gastroenterology. And so I think it would just take a lot more work, but yeah, the road is a lot harder. But thank God I'm in good health right now.
You're looking for inspiring people through the IBD Icons campaign. Tell me about a person that has really inspired you as you've learned how to manage your condition.
To be honest, James Durbin, because he doesn't have inflammatory bowel disease, but he got through American Idol the same way I got through it, with a crazy disease, and he has autism and Tourette's, and the fact that he went on the show and was completely upfront, was like, listen, I got Tourette's, I got autism, but I'm going to do this for you anyway. It kind of inspired me to kind of finally talk about my ulcerative colitis, because I didn't talk about it at first until I got hospitalized and I was forced to. Then I started talking about it, but he was inspiring.